Hello everyone, Cody with Gear Pro Guide, and today we are on a board that I've had for over 1.5 years now and has got to be by far my go-to board that I grab the most when I'm going out paddling or on the water. So, and there's many reasons for that, so stick around. Alright, so before we get out of there, I wanted to show you a couple of the battle scars, which really the most notable one is probably, if you can see it, is the Apex pedal drive with all the scratches and dings on it. And that's all my fault. That's because I leave it down on purpose, you know, just to make sure that I don't run into an oyster bar or something like that, which would, you know, puncture potentially the board. So I leave this down as my safety. So in return, I get scratches everywhere on it, but not the board. So the board, you know, no real discoloration. Said 1.5 years, other than dirty. I need to clean it. A little bit of glue, excess glue right here. You can see it started to turn yellow. I did that actually pretty quickly. I could probably get it off, but I haven't tried. But like I said, that's really it. On the bottom, a couple nicks. You know, you can see there where I was dragging it on the ground, so that's again on me. These fins are all beat up as well from me dragging it, but the rest of the bottom is nice and clean. No marks really on the blue either in the front. A couple scratches, but all in all, it's in pretty good shape. I think I see redfish tailing everywhere. Oh yes, this is where we got to be stealth. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this looks like we may have found the spot. I'm gonna use the sand spear and get up here a little further. All right, sand spear's in. Oh yes. I hope you guys are seeing this. Everywhere. Of course. Yeah, malfunction. Oh yes. If I can't catch one here, then I'm just a horrible fisherman. Which very much could be the case. I gotta stand up. Shit. Alright. Little paddle tail on there. I gotta kind of reel it pretty fast because they're some shallow water. Alright, so let's take a minute and kind of run through this board and all of its features and specs and some of the things that I've gone through in this 1.5 years of ownership. So this is the Aero Rackham Bug Slinger edition with the Silver King package that I purchased, only because with the package, it has all the accessories that I wanted, so I didn't have to buy them individually, and obviously got a little bit of a cheaper price doing that. So, like I said, I've had this for 1.5 years now. Overall, super happy. I don't think there's really, other than some nicks on it and everything, no wear and tear. It is still in good condition. I keep this fully inflated all the time. I have not deflated this board. You can probably see in some of my videos, it stays hanging up in my garage. So when I get done today, all I'm gonna do is throw it in the back of the truck, put it back in the garage, and then when it's time to go back out, it'll be ready to go. And the reason I do that is because it has a lot of these accessories on it, so I would most likely have to take them all off. You know, the paddle sheath, the sand spear holder, rack receiver, all those items, pedal drive, which I take off anyways, but in order to get it fully deflated and rolled back up, I have to take those back off. So when it's time to go back out, I have to put them all back on. So I choose not to do that since I have the space for storage in my garage. So, but you can deflate it if you want to. So. Top water would probably be pretty good right about now. I try to reposition. Repositioned. Let's see if I can get a better shot of these guys. Got him. He's a small one. Small. Oh, what is that? Man, that's not what we wanted. Not what we wanted. Tide is coming in, so I think they are moving further and further back. So I may have to reposition again. Oh, got it. Man, that's a jack. Come on, boy. Slow down. Broken away on the paddle tail. Thought these were redfish back here hitting everything, but we may be mistaken. Go back. Alright. We're gonna keep moving back. Run through quickly on some of the features here. So on the front here, you got your handle, paddle sheath for if you're doing stand-up paddleboard. You know, I like to slide it in there. Just stays nice and put for you. You got your bungees, front bungees. The pedal drive. It's all dirty because I've been out on it, but washes up nicely. So with the pedal drive, it does have a lower and upper gear that can be rebuilt. I have not rebuilt these in the year and a half. Not quite sure, to be honest with you, if I should have rebuilt them yet or not. But I haven't had any issues with it. I make sure I wash it every time I take it out in the salt water and take good care of it, but I have not greased or rebuilt anything on this. Seams all still in good condition. Like I said, even though it's been out a year and a half in the sun and fully deflated its entire lifespan. D-rings everywhere. Velcro still going strong. Your rudder steer works well. Inflatable seat. Magnapod, so you can make sure you keep your drink right in the middle. Moving on back. Nice little pouch here in the back, maybe for your cell phone or something else in the back of the seat. Cooler. It's right inside your rack receiver, so you can fill it with water, maybe some fish if you're lucky, unlike me. sand spear holder. It can go on this side or it can go on the opposite side. I choose to keep it on this side just because I'm right-handed and I can easily grab it with my right hand, slide it in. So one thing is, I did lose my sand spear because I did not have it in my holders when I was going, and I didn't realize it fell off. So one thing to keep in mind, and make sure you do use your Velcro straps for your sand spear, because they are there for a reason. I can vouch for that. Your rack receiver has 4 rod holders, 1, 2, 3, 4. I use a net and usually like 3 poles. Today I just have 2 poles with me. Moving on back, we've got it paired with the Bixpy, like we usually do. Just makes it easier to get in and out. I am usually, as you can see, in a current that is ripping, so it's nice to have that option, you know, just so I don't get wore out. You have your flip up rudder in the back with the steering mechanism. Again, I have not had to tighten or do anything with this steering. You can, you know, use your Allen and adjust these as needed. I have not had to so far. That's really it. That's the rundown of the Aero Rackham. This board is 12 foot 4 inches long, easily fits me and my son, my daughter, whoever on it. Son likes to sit back here while I'm sitting there pedaling, and sometimes we'll switch, so I'll let him pedal. 400-pound capacity, so again, plenty of weight for myself, someone in my family, and also plenty of gear. And that's about it. So see, that's exactly why I leave the apex down when I got the Bixpy on it. That way, if I do run into some shallower water with these sandbars and oyster beds everywhere, instead of the board, you know, running full speed into a oyster bed,
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
I'm not talking to you, Siri. Instead of the board running into oyster beds, the pedal drive does, so I don't have to worry about it. Yes, it's not good for the pedal drive to run into it either, but I'd rather that than be stranded out here. So back in some deeper water. All right, so one of the main reasons we're able to get out here and stay out here as long as we do against this current, which is ripping right now, I'll show you in a minute, incoming tide, is this apex pedal drive. So I love it. So, and it's super simple to get in and out of the water. In case you're getting in some shallow water, all you do is undo these 3 latches. And I like to give it a little kick there. And then obviously you got to make sure your blade is lined up, and then she's sitting right on top of your deck there, so you can go in some skinny water or just not use it. And then when you're ready to go, you pull it forward, drop it right back in. 3 latches back, and then within seconds we're ready. So this is one of the reasons that this is my go-to anytime I want to go out fishing. For one, we we are back here literally to the back of this creek that, paired with the Bixpy, I was easily able to get back here. I could have got back here without the Bixpy, don't get me wrong, but I'd be wore out by the time I got back here. But what I was trying to get at, I mean, there's no way I would have gotten back here in a boat, even a John boat or anything, because it's just, I had to go over some super shallow areas, lifting up the pedal drive and everything to get back here. So definitely can explore more and explore further. One of the many reasons Bote's Aero Rackham is our go-to. Now if we could just catch a fish. Alright, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was informative and will help you make a sound decision whenever the time comes for you to buy your next paddleboard or even kayak, and maybe what accessories you want to go with it. So again, we appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.